Butcher reads a paper with annotations about what he remembers from his encounter with Becca while has flashbacks. He wakes up in the middle of a parking lot, enters in a restaurant, and asks the waitress in which city he is. The waitress answers Fort Wayne. While he is writing notes, the news on TV tell that there is a manhunt for William Butcher for murdering Madeline Stillwell. He looks at the waitress and leaves. Back on the hiding spot, Kimiko tries to tell something about the boy to Frenchie, but he doesn't understand what she tries to tell him. Butcher and Huey have an argument, and Butcher leaves to meet a contact. Homelander is playing baseball with his son Ryan and tells him to use his powers, but Ryan doesn't know how. Becca wants Ryan to be a normal kid, but Homelander tells her that he is the furthest thing to a normal boy. The Deep is having a session with Carol when Eagle arrives and prepares him a mushroom infusion. Starlight is recording commercials about the new member of the Seven. Starlight, Maeve, and Stormfront pose for the press. Ashley is telling them the schedule when Maeve receives a phone call and seems concerned. Maeve leaves and Ashley is very upset. Mallory is attending Raynor's funeral and she sees a suspect bucket of fruit. When she is going to enter her car, Butcher is inside. They have a discussion and Butcher tells her that he needs her help to find Raynor's killer. The Deep starts hearing voices coming from his gills and wants to leave the room. Maeve goes undercover to see Elena at the hospital. Starlight and Stormfront are doing interviews, and they are asked the same questions again and again, so Stormfront tells them that doesn't matter if it is a man or a woman. While Starlight is talking about A-Train, he comes by surprise and she is very concerned. In the after-party, Starlight speaks with A-Train about what happened, but he tells her that if anybody knows that she left Huey escape. Butcher comes back and tells the boys that Mallory is helping him. The Deep continues having a conversation with his gills, and they start to sing, "You Are So Beautiful." Starlight and Stormfront are talking when Gecko arrives and gives her a vial of Compound V, but she doesn't have pockets, so she puts it on her boot, just when A-Train arrives. He checks her boots, but finds nothing. Becca leaves Ryan with a woman and tries to escape with her car, but arrives at a big gate. She asks to talk with Dr. Park, and he tells her to go back, and eventually Homelander will get bored and move on. Maeve tells Elena that Homelander is dangerous, and she doesn't want him to hurt her. Homelander gifts a phone to Ryan and confesses to him that he never had a father or a mother. Becca tells Homelander that he has to leave, but he replies that what will Ryan think when he discovers that he is on a prison. The boys break into a gift shop. Kimiko kills a man that turns out to be part of the Shining Light Liberation Army. Kimiko finds the boy from the port and embraces him. Frenchie realizes that he is her brother. Butcher tries to shoot him, but Huey intervenes. Kimiko's brother sends the boys flying and destroys the store. Kimiko and her brother leave. Starlight is angry with Stormfront and they have a conversation. When Stormfront turns, Starlight picks the purse with Compound V from Stormfront's bag. Butcher tries to fight Huey and tells the boys to leave Huey and come with him, but they refuse. Butcher confesses that Becca is alive and that she had a son with Homelander, and that he made a deal with Mallory to find her location. Kimiko and her brother have a conversation about how they were injected with Compound V. Starlight arrives home and texts Huey, but A-Train appears and finds the Compound V. A-Train threatens her, but she replies back with Popclaw's death and takes back the vial. The boy tells Kimiko that a flying superhero destroyed their town and that he needs to do his mission. Then he sends Kimiko flying and leaves. Kimiko chases him, but he sends her flying into a building. Kimiko finally reduces him just when the boys arrive. They take the boy inside the van and Butcher punches Huey. After thinking for a moment, Huey gets inside the van and they leave.